Hey, it's Logan Christopher, CEO and co-founder of Lost Empire Herbs. You know, we like to have a wide range of different herbs, but we have a big focus on hormone health. That's because if you don't have your hormones, you don't have health, especially not ideal health that we want to have for you. So let's dive in. Which is better, pine pollen powder or pine pollen tincture? There's no clear answer. There are differences between the two, and one may work better for one person than another. So if you're looking for the answer, let's dive in and see what may suit you best. And I'm going to talk about a couple of our most popular products. Actually, the pine pollen tincture and the powders are the most popular thing that we have, and for good reason. It's helping a lot of people. So on the powder side, we do have a couple different options. We have the 50-gram bag, the 250-gram bag, which is meant for the mega dosing option, and also the capsules, which is just the powder inside the capsules. Then we have the tincture, and these are somewhat different in their effects. Now, many herbs, if you're taking them, whether in a raw or extracted form, that's a powder, and a tincture, often have very similar effects. But with pine pollen tincture, especially, there are some differences. And the main thing about this has to do with that hormonal component. The alcohol extract, which is what a tincture is pulling out the hormones. So pine pollen has testosterone, DHEA, and other hormones in it. It includes some novel plant sterols, the gibberellins, the brasinosteroids. So it has these components on those. And you're going to get some of that available from the pine pollen powder. Absolutely, this is having an effect. However, these hormones, because hormones are complex structures, a lot of these may be broken down by the digestion. So with a tincture, that alcohol is drawing these components out, and then you squirt it sublingually under the tongue, very thin cell walls that you have there, so it's able to absorb directly into your bloodstream. So this hormonal component seems to come out better in that way. I like to say that the pine pollen powder has more of a hormone balancing effect, while the pine pollen tincture is more directly hormone boosting. And when I'm talking hormones here, I'm talking mostly about what people are looking around, the testosterone function. So that is the main difference, I would say, between these. The problem with the tincture, or the thing that you may be missing is, with the tincture, you're getting more of this hormonal component, but it's not going to have all the nutrition that pine pollen powder provides. There are over 200 bioactive substances. So in the powder, you will find vitamins, minerals, all different components, antioxidants, sterols that do various things. So you have resveratrol, even though it may be a very trace amount that is in here. So there's all kinds of different nutrients here. So often, although this hormonal effect has many of the benefits or brings it with, say, recovery, a lot of people notice better recovery with this, and it may have to do with the nutrition that it's providing at the same time. You can try one or the other, find what works best for you. A lot of people like to combine the two together and have great results in doing it, because that way you get the stronger hormonal stimulus from the tincture, as well as making sure all the nutrients are there from the powder as well. So play around with this. You'll find our pine pollen also found in a number of our formulas for the reason that it quite simply works quite well. That gives you some of the detail behind this. There is not a right answer, once again, on which is better. It depends on what you're going for. Main recap point is pine pollen is more hormonal balancing, and it may even have, it's hard to say, some of the detoxing effects with xenoestrogens, other endocrine disrupting chemicals. There does seem to be not just upregulating your body's production of testosterone, but helping with some of these other chemicals. It's hard to say which one of those may be working better, whether the tincture or the pine pollen powder here. So once again, you can take both and find what works for you. You'll find a lot more about these over at lostempireherbs.com. And of course, you can pick up bags and bottles there as well. That's going to wrap it up for this video here. If you've enjoyed it, please like and subscribe so you can get more coming to you later. Head on over to lostempireherbs.com. Right now we have a 15% off coupon if you sign up to try and select any of our herbs. And remember, we're really in this to try to help you out and find the herbs that will change your life. If they don't work for you, you don't have to pay with our generous money-back guarantee. So head on over, lostempireherbs.com.